present to you today Designed by Pana, a social and eco-friendly business created almost 2 years ago in Albania that is employing marginalized groups. But before of that, I would like each of you to imagine for the first time in your life living in Albania, in a country in the heart of Europe. But for real, we are not part of Europe. We are so poor that no one of you can even imagine. The minimum rate of monthly payment is less than 200 euros. Now, imagine to be an orphan in Albania. Imagine to live all your life inside an institute and after the age of 16 years old, not even inside an institute, just thrown in the street one day. Imagine to have only 30 euros per month from the state. Imagine to be a person with autism. Imagine not be just discriminated from the society, but being discriminated even from your own family. And the only part of the world that you have ever seen is from the window of your room. Imagine to be, in the meantime, from the Roma community. In Albania, again, the only job that you can manage to do is collect waste or beg in the streets. And imagine to be retired at 65 years old and think about to see everyone looks at you like you have no energy and not potential at all. Imagine to have all that intellectual property and no possibility to give it to the others. And then imagine a girl like me that has studied architecture, that is trying to do a job that in Albania it's called a man job, to be a carpenter. Imagine to have in front of me like 16 people working with them, and all of them are men that think that women can never organize the work that they are doing. All of this, I think it's like totally different in your countries, but in Albania it's like that. And that's the reason why 3 years ago we decided to create Designed by Pana as a social business, because we strongly believe that the change in people's life can come only through changing the way people see them. If you give to them a place where they can work, then for sure you can give to them dignity and the monthly payment to survive. That's what we were trying. But how could I find money for every single month for them? And then it enters the architecture part. I have to move this. Okay. So what I saw a gap in the market, and the gap was I was trying to find every single day unique furniture for my clients, but I couldn't. Everything was not unique, was all the same everywhere, and everywhere I could find only products from China. And the production in Albania had almost died. So what I thought is, yes, we have to produce unique design furniture for our clients on demand. But in the meantime, our passion is not just helping people, but it's even being ecological. How can I be ecological by producing furniture from wood? It's the question. Then we had to be clever again. We thought to create a network where we could collect wood, old wood from industry, from pallets, from old furniture that other people have in their home and they don't need them anymore. And we can upcycle them and we can create unique furniture. And that's what happened. 3 years ago, we took part in 2 different competitions, one in Albania and one in the Balkans, and we won $20,000 through Rockefeller Brothers Foundation. With that amount, we could manage to make it happen, to buy the first equipment. Today, we are 14 people in a warehouse of 500 meters square. And we are serving to more than 100 clients. It doesn't look so much because 70% of our incomes come from businesses like bars, restaurants, offices, and other businesses that need to change their appearance time after time. But is this enough for us? Is this what we are looking for? No, of course. What we are looking for is much more than this. But we strongly believe the changes, the biggest changes come from countries like Albania that nobody have ever thought that changes could come from, where changes really happen so slow. And for Albania, where no investors is coming at all because they think it's not stabilized economically, and for sure it's not. So where we should find the way to make this bigger, how we can make bigger impact. So what we think is to share our knowledge and our experience, the peer-to-peer, the retired people giving their knowledge to the marginalized groups and producing unique furniture to transform it everywhere in the world. Now, think about IKEA. Every one of you know IKEA. And Ecosia is trying to plant trees, but IKEA is the third company in the world cutting trees. So she plants trees and IKEA, it's cutting them. So why not think creating Design by Pana as big as IKEA, because we can, and we dream big, and we think we can do that. And we can, every single year, we can help 65 million trees not being cutted. 65 million from us and 65 million from Ecosia, then it means that we can have a forest as big as Ireland in only maybe 1 year. So think about that, and think about this. How big is the impact if every one of you begins to be part of Design by Pana? How big we can transform the world and show that a country like Albania, and there are so many other countries like Albania, can bring the real change in the world. Think how many people we can help. Think how much we can help nature. Thank you very much.